Just winding down my treatment program here at the ranch in Tees, and thought I'd say a few words about my experience. I struggled with alcohol for probably 20 years before coming to the realization that I really needed help and needed some guidance in that direction. Tried everything from even the AA program, had done some fellowship and went to some meetings and stuff like that. And I think the thing that I struggled with was just not being 100% honest with myself and not being 100% willing and ready to really make the commitment, which led me to a treatment center here that I'm at. And to be honest with you, when I was finally at the point where absolutely nothing seemed to work for me and had absolutely zero success trying to quit on my own, making the decision to come here, it honestly was a relief. Just a sense of weight being lifted off, and when I walked through the doors here, in my experience with what I was dealing with, it was an absolute sigh of relief to be in a place where I was no longer running, no longer trying to hide from this problem, and was 100% willing and ready to really tackle it and be honest and really do what it took to gain as much knowledge about what I was dealing with, but also look in the mirror and get to the the nitty gritty of what what possibly led me to where I was at, or just some of the weaknesses I had in regards to coping and things like that. So through the program, not only the step work, the 12 steps of AA, but the program that I experienced here and what I went through here at the Serenity Ranch was a real eye opener, to be blunt. But what it is, or what it was for me, is a place that that not only knew how to deal with what I was dealing with, but working through with other people was a huge thing for me. And the thing about having a group of people that are all here for the same reason, and wanting to ultimately reach the same goal, it was a pretty interesting experience, unbelievable experience. I just wouldn't listen to people telling me. I needed to understand and decide for myself. And I definitely got to that point. I wish I'd have got to that point 10 years earlier, but I am extremely grateful that I got to that point and got to the realization and was able to admit that I couldn't solve the problem on my own, and I needed a place like this. And so if you're out there, and if you're wondering if you've got a problem, and if you're wondering if maybe you're one of those people that can't drink like normal people, I recommend looking deep, looking in the mirror, and like I said, I wish I would have come and did this 10 years earlier, and would have eliminated a lot of bad scenarios and a lot of hurt and a lot of frustration to those around me. But with saying that, I do 100% think that you need to be ready and you need to be willing to commit. A program like this or any other program, it's only as good as what you put into it. And you absolutely need to come here with the mindset of willing to be honest and willing to be in a position to, to look at the, some of the bad stuff and to look at, your negative qualities. And if you're in a situation where I was, there's plenty of negative qualities. And so I feel very confident leaving here. I feel like I've got the tools to be able to go out and carry on with the program and be in a situation where I have not only the confidence, but I feel comfortable with with who I am and where I'm at, and comfortable with the direction that I'm going to go.